One of the advantages of Power BI is how it integrates seamlessly with other platforms within the Microsoft environment, precisely SharePoint and Microsoft Teams. Now, whenever we talk about Microsoft Teams, this is a messaging app that supports collaborative work or collaboration within an organization. And so in Teams, you have access to various sections. There's the chat section where people can actually chat, and people within the same organization can quickly reach each other. And within the teams, they can actually create other teams. Now, team is literally like a page where you can bring other people together on a project, and within team you can actually create channels. So what you have here is the team, and that is it right there, Shexel. And within the teams is channels, right? So we have all of these channels that have been created for various purposes. And so I'm going to be showing you how to create a team, how to create some channels or a particular channel which we're going to use to embed our Power BI reports. Now, the Power BI report also that we're going to embed is going to be a Power BI app. And so Power BI app is simply when you have more than 2 templates or 2 reports, you can literally bring them together. So as you can see here within my Microsoft team, over here in the report channel, we have this literally the app. So this app comprises inspection reports, incident trend analysis reports, HSE performance reports, and corrective action reports. So these are individual templates. As you can see, they all have their home pages. This one also has its own home page. Okay, this one also has its own home page. So literally, these are like, about 4 apps that we brought together. So I'm going to be showing you how I did that. Okay, and so without wasting time, let's get right into it. So let me first show you how to create a team. Very simple. You come over to your chat. Within the chat, you come here, you can create a new item. So the new item you want to create is a new team. So once you click on it, we need to give it a name. So I'm going to call the team maybe demo. Okay, so let's give it a name, demo. So this is a demo team. And this team is supposed to be like a team for everyone within the organization to join. So you can actually choose whether it's a private team between you and particular people within the organization. So when you select private, you need to add them by using their email address. And when it's public, anyone within the organization can join. And when it is organization wide, everyone in the organization can join automatically. Okay, so let's choose public. We don't want automatic, but let's choose public. This video is sponsored by Cefopedia. Cefopedia is a global platform where EHS professionals learn, collaborate, and access free high-quality safety content. They also offer a completely free online community where you can ask questions, get reliable answers, and engage directly with world-class safety leaders through events and webinars. So whether you are new to health and safety or a seasoned safety professional looking to stay ahead of best practices, then visit cefopedia.com and join the community today. Now, to access the community, all you need to just head over to your search engine and search the keyword community.cefopedia.com and click the link. Now, this is going to take you to the homepage, as you can see, and within the community, you can see a lot of engagement are already ongoing. So within the community, you can ask questions and get answers, meet up in conversations, participate in the event, which are absolutely free, and download a lot of free resources. Now, if you want to visit the website, all you need to just head over to your search engine and search the keyword Cefopedia and click on the link. Now, as you can see on the homepage, there's a lot of health and safety content you can engage with. One of the key ones you want to pay attention to is Safety Connect. Now, this is Safety Connect 2026. Safety Connect is the world's best online safety conference, and it's happening again this year on October 20th to 22nd, 2026, and you don't want to miss it. And so once we click on that, then we need to create a channel. So by default, it makes us create first channel by default. And the first channel, we're going to call it report. Okay, so we can create various channels later on, but for the first channel, let's just create reports. And once we do that, we hit create, and so it's going to just add to our list of teams. So there is, you can see that we have the first one that I've already created, and this one is the reports, right? Demo reports. And so once I click on it, there's nothing here. So what we are going to do is that we're now going to create an app and then embed it here. Or let's start off with simply adding any of our reports. So now let's go to our, when it comes to our report, one of our reports, let's find any of the reports, like just one report, but we're going to be working with at least 2 reports. Okay, so one thing that you need to know is that when you have access to Power BI service, which is by default, you're going to be creating an account. Just because within your Power BI desktop app, there's always the need to create an account, because you'll be signed in, or you'll be logged in, or you'll be signed up by default when you try to use this desktop application. And so once you've eventually signed up, you're going to notice that your sign up or login icon is going to be right here. And so you can always click to know your account. You can click here to go to Power BI service. Now, this is a report I'm going to be using for the app. Okay, and before you can do that, you need to publish it from your desktop, which is now is a desktop app, right? It's simply a desktop file, but I need to publish it to Power BI service. So I just go to publish, and then I'll choose a workspace. So we have workspaces within our, our Power BI service. So we have the first workspace, which is my workspace, and that's going to be the one that you are going to have by default, but you can actually create other workspaces. So we created another workspace, which is QHSE. And so once I click on it and I publish, okay, it's gonna go into that very workspace. So I'll just show you that in a bit. So let's let it publish it. And this is simply the fact that we are moving the file from our computer, which is local, to Power BI service, which is online. So that's a cloud. And so I can click on it like this to be directed to Power BI service. And so you find that all the things, all the files that we've been publishing are going to be listed right in here. Okay, so let's wait for it to load. So there we have it. This is what we've published into Power BI service, and this is within our workspace. So if you come to, basically QHSE, which is one of our workspaces, you find it here. You see that we have the incident trend over here, incident trend analysis report is here. You can actually have a lot of workspaces. I did mention that you have by default my workspace, but you can create another workspace. When you come to workspaces, you can always click here to create a new workspace, so that whenever you publish it, you choose that very workspace. So whenever you're creating an app, what you're supposed to do is that you need to create a dedicated workspace which you are using for the app. So I have this one as my workspace, and I've published all my reports in there. So in order to create an app, let me first delete the app that I created. Okay, so let's go to the first app, because this one I already created it. Let me delete it. So in order to delete, I just click here and let's delete the app altogether. It's not important anymore. So there's no app, right? And so I come to my workspace and I choose the workspace where I have the app. I have the files. These are the reports. I'm going to use all of them. And so what do? I simply come to create an app. It is assuming there's an app, but there is no app. Let me just refresh all, because if there's no app, then the command should be rather create an app. Okay, because I deleted the app. Let's go here. I deleted the app. Do you understand? So sometimes, because it's a cloud, it's taking time to process some of the changes, but let's assume that there's an app. Let's click on update app. It's still going to work. It's the same as creating an app. So it's the same thing. So literally you provide the app name, description, you put your logo right there, you give it a theme, a color theme, which is this one, and then you want your app to publish, right? So show app publishers. Whenever you publish it, it's going to give you the link and everything. And we just click on update app. Okay, now I'm not going to update app because this one is giving the feeling that I already have an app. So the next thing I'm going to do is that right from setup, I go to content, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to add all the files that I've published. So I've literally checked each one of them, and that's what we have here. Okay, and then I'm simply going to click on update, and so it's going to update the app and to simply create an app for me. Do you understand? So currently there's no app. It's going to create an app, and that is the link to the app. So that's what I copy. I copy this link and I click on go to app. So it's now going to take me to the app. Then I'll have a look at it with my logo and everything. Okay, so we'll see that very soon. Very, very simple. And there we have the app with my logo, with all the report that I included, right? So they are all listed in here. These are the reports that are listed in here. Now I can always go back and check the list of reports. I think that it didn't capture everything. I probably want to capture everything that is in my workspace. Let's see how many are there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe 6 of them. So I just go to update app. Then I will go to content again. Then I will go to add content. So I need to make sure everything is checked. So I think everything is checked. That's fine. We just go to update app. We click on it again. And as you can see, this is a very simple process. We already have the link. So let me just copy once again. Okay. And the thing is that the link doesn't change because we already have it. Okay. So that is what is here. These are the list of apps that I have. I think that some of them have not displayed yet, but it's going to take some time to load. Okay. So that's literally it. Now I head over to my themes, right? And I come to report. I click on the report section. I click on this plus sign. I go to apps. Then I click on Power BI. Okay. And I simply click on save first so that it's going to create the app for me. Where it's going to paste is going to be right here. And I simply paste the link. Then I'll add it. So it's going to default to the app that we've created. And so I've just been able to create an app in just a few steps within our Microsoft Teams. What it means is that we can add a lot of people to our team. So if I come to here and I say add people to the team, you can always add people to the team. You get it? Add members. You can add members to your team. And these are the members who will be authorized to use this. So this is how we can create an app in just a few steps. You get it? So then Power BI Reports is the best solution for corporates. So what it means is that everything that you are doing that you want to generate a report on, you can do that with Power BI. You can embed it in Microsoft Teams. You can even embed it on SharePoint, but the best is Microsoft Teams. So whatever you see here is equally here on the mobile because we have Teams on mobile. See you again in another video. Bye for now. Cheers.